Hi, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video I'm going to show you the pattern to crochet the sunflower coaster and sunflower hot pad combo. To crochet the sunflower coaster and hot pad, I'm using 100% cotton yarn in these three colors. This is from the brand Lily Sugar and Cream, which is 100% cotton, and the recommended hook size for this is 5 mm. So I'm using a 5 mm crochet hook, scissors, and yarn needle. Stitch markers is optional. First, let us see how to crochet this sunflower coaster. This pattern is worked in rounds and it has a total of 4 rounds. For that, I'm starting off with my brown yarn. I'll start off with a magic circle. Followed by chain 2. To do a chain, I'm going to yarn over and pull through this loop. And I'm going to do one more chain over here, and then I will do a total of 11 double crochet inside this ring. The initial chain 2 is to be considered as a double crochet, so we'll have a total of 12 double crochet here. To do a double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook inside this ring, yarn over and pull up a loop. I'll have a total of 3 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now I'll have 2 loops remaining on the hook. I'll yarn over, pull through both the loops. This stitch is called a double crochet. Now I'm going to do 10 more double crochet inside this ring. After completing all the double crochets, I'm going to pull this tail to close this opening, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 2. To do a slip stitch, I'm going to insert my hook in the stitch, yarn over and pull the loop through the loop on the hook. So there I have completed my round 1. At this point, I'm going to finish off over here. We can weave the tail in later. Now let us work on round 2. For round 2, I'm going to attach yellow to any stitch over here. We will be working petals in this round. I'm going to have a total of 12 petals in this coaster. First, let us begin working on our first petal. I'm going to do chain 3, followed by 2 treble crochet cluster in the same stitch. To do a treble crochet cluster, I'm going to yarn over twice, insert my hook in the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. I'll be having 4 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 3 loops remaining. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now I'll have 2 loops remaining. I'm not going to complete this stitch to make it a treble crochet. Instead, I'm going to yarn over twice and I'm going to do another treble crochet in the same stitch, but I'm not going to finish it. So now I'll have a total of 3 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through all 3 loops at once. So here it's my first petal. I have a chain 3 followed by 2 treble crochet cluster. Now I'm going to do chain 3 again. And we are going to work our next petal in the next stitch over here. So for the next petal and for the remaining petals, I will be doing a 3 treble crochet clusters in each of the stitches. So to do a 3 treble crochet cluster, I'm going to yarn over twice, insert my hook in here. I'm going to yarn over and pull up a loop. I'll be having 4 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 3 loops remaining, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and I won't finish this stitch. I'm going to do another yarn over twice, insert my hook in the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now I'll have a total of 5 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now I'll have 3 loops remaining. So instead of finishing this, I'm going to do yarn over twice, and I'm going to do the same thing again. That is, insert hook, yarn over, draw up a loop. So now I'll have a total of 6 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 5 loops remaining. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now I have a total of 4 loops remaining on the hook. At this point, I'm going to do yarn over, and I'm going to pull through all the loops over here. So there we have formed our petal. After completing this, I'm going to do chain 3. So this pattern, the 3 treble crochet cluster and chain 3, is going to be the repeat pattern for this round. So I'm going to do this in every stitch around. This is the repeat pattern. The repeat pattern is 3 treble crochet cluster followed by chain 3, and I'll meet you after I complete this round. After completing the 12th petal and chain 3, I'm going to do a slip stitch to the top of the cluster over here. That is the very first 2 treble crochet cluster with a slip stitch, and finish off over here. So there we have finished round 2. For round 3, I'm taking my green yarn and I'm going to attach it to any one of the treble crochet stitch over here. So next, for round 3, I'll be working 3 single crochet in each of these chain 3 spaces. I'll be working 3 single crochet here, 3 here, and 3 in the remaining stitches. To do a single crochet, I'm going to insert my hook in this space. I'm going to yarn over and pull up a loop. I'll have total of 2 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through both the loops. So this is my single crochet. I'm going to do 2 more single crochet in this chain 3 space. After completing here, I'm going to skip directly into the next space, and I will be doing 3 single crochet over here. I'm going to do 3 single crochet in every space for this entire round, and I'll meet you after I complete the single crochets. After completing 3 single crochet in each of these spaces, our project looks like this. Now we're going to end this round by joining with a slip stitch to the very first single crochet that we did over here. So now let's begin working on round 4. We have also completed the very first stitch for this round 4, that is a slip stitch. So in the next stitch, I'll be working 1 single crochet, a half double crochet in the same stitch. To do a half double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook in the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now I'll have a total of 3 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, pull through all 3 loops at once. This is a half double crochet, and I will be doing a single crochet in the same stitch as well. After completing this, I will do a slip stitch in my next stitch. This is going to be the repeat pattern as well. In the very first stitch, I will do a slip stitch, and on my next stitch I will be doing a single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet in the same stitch, followed by slip stitch in the next stitch. So this pattern is going to be the repeat pattern which I'm going to follow for the remainder of the single crochets. I'll meet you after I complete this repeat pattern for this entire round. We would finish this repeat pattern for round 4 with a slip stitch. I'm going to finish off over here. To finish off, I'm going to cut the tail and I'm going to yarn over and pull the entire tail through this loop. Next, when I tighten this up, the piece gets finished. So thus we have finished our sunflower coaster. The next step is to weave in all these tails. To weave in the tail, I'm taking a blunt tip needle and I'm going to thread one of the tails in it. So I'm going to weave in the wrong side. This is the right side of the coaster. So to weave in, I'm going to insert my needle through one of the stitches over here. I'm going to use only the loops, not the entire stitch. And I'm going to continue this in one direction. Or you can go zigzag any way you want. I'm just going to pull through some of the loops over here. So once we've covered a little bit over one side, I'm going to turn. I'm going to weave in the opposite direction. So make sure not to pull it too tight or else the stitches will lose its shape. So when you think you have weaved in enough, you can just remove the needle and trim it off over here. Make sure to pull the stitch so that it's not too tight over there. Okay, so we have weaved the tail in over here. Because we've stretched it, the tail won't come out. In the same manner, weave in all the other tails. So there we have finished our sunflower coaster. Here is the completed sunflower coaster. I weaved in all the ends. Now let us see how to crochet this sunflower hot pad. This hot pad is also worked in rounds and it has same 3 rounds as that of the coaster. So I'm gonna start off at round 4. For round 4, I'll start off with chain 1. This is not to be considered as a single crochet. Next, I'm going to be working 1 single crochet in every stitch around at the back loops only. Normally, when we are working, we'll insert our hook through both the loops like this and work our stitches. But for back loops alone, we are going to insert only in the back side of this loop. And I will be doing 1 single crochet in the back loops only in every stitch around. So this round will also have a total of 36 single crochet. After completing 36 single crochet, I'm going to join at the top of this single crochet using a slip stitch. So there I have finished my round 4. Do not worry if the project is not staying flat, it will after we complete the next round. So now let's begin working on round 5. For round 5, I'll start off with chain 4 followed by a slip stitch in the same stitch. This is to form a ring over here. Next, I will skip 2 stitches and on the 3rd stitch over here, I'll be doing 7 double crochet. I'm forming a shell here. After completing 7 double crochet, I'm going to skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and on the 3rd stitch I will do a slip stitch. So this pattern is basically the repeat pattern for this entire round. The pattern is chain 4, slip stitch in the same stitch, skip 2, 7 double crochet in the next stitch, followed by skip 2 and a slip stitch in the next stitch. So I'll meet you after I complete this repeat pattern for this entire round. After completing the last shell, I'm going to join with a slip stitch and finish off over here. For round 6, I'm going to attach yellow to any one of these chain 4 spaces over here with a slip stitch. Let's begin working on the round. I will do chain 5. I will skip 3 stitches in the shell, and on the 4th stitch, that is on the 4th double crochet, I will do a slip stitch. Next, I'll be doing chain 5 again. I'm going to skip the remaining 3 stitches in this shell, and I'm going to do a slip stitch in the chain 4 space. This is the repeat pattern for this round. The repeat pattern is chain 5, skip 3 stitches, slip stitch in the 4th stitch, chain 5, skip 3 and a slip stitch in the chain 4. Space. Now I'll be repeating this pattern for this entire round, and I'll meet you after I complete this round. After completing round 6, our hot pad looks like this. Now let us work on the last round, that is round 7 for this pattern. In this round, I'll be doing 6 single crochet in each of these chain 5 spaces. After completing 6 single crochet, I'm going to go directly into the next chain 5 space and work on 6 single crochet. I'll meet you after I complete this entire round. After completing all of these single crochet, I'm going to join at the top of the first single crochet with a slip stitch and finish off over here. Now we have completed the sunflower hot pad. The next step is to weave in all these tails. Here is the finished hot pad after weaving in all the tails. I hope you would crochet these along with me. Crochet these along with the coasters to make complete sets. Please show your support by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.